Hello, lovely people. Welcome to another day of our Sunday school lesson. So, today we're going to look at lesson 3, and lesson 3 talks about relationship with in laws. And I believe our relationship with in laws is very key to a successful marriage, and it is one of the backbones of the marriage. Our central truth says that a healthy in law relationship is a necessary condition for a successful marriage. Now, our memory verse is taken from Romans chapter 12, verse the number 8. And the Bible says that if it is possible, as far as it depends on you, live at peace with every man. So it stands to reason that the important thing here is you knowing how to live peacefully with people, regardless of their background, regardless of where they come from, regardless of how community or society sees them. Your relationship with them is very important. Okay, so let's look at our lesson outline. First outline is necessity of in-law relationship, and the second outline is how to develop healthy in-law relationship. And under it, we're gonna look at the A part, loving devotion to God and in-law. Then the B part, you're going to look at lovely demonstration of godly principles towards in-laws, loyal dedication to spouse and in-laws. Then the last thing we are going to look at is benefits of harmonious in-law relationship. Our lesson text is going to be taken from Ruth chapter 1 verse 6 to 18. Then we are going to take Exodus chapter 18 1 to 9, 24 to 27. So let's dive into the word. So quick one, let me give us a brief summary of the story of Ruth. So the Bible says that there was famine in the land of Bethlehem, Judah. Then Naomi heard that there was bread in Moab, so she left Bethlehem, Judah, and went to Moab with the husband and 2 sons. Now when she went there, both the husband, the children, the sons, all of them died. But fortunately, the sons married to women from the Moabites. Whilst Naomi was there, then he heard that the Lord has visited her people. So she decided to come back to Bethlehem, Judah. So whilst she was coming, her 2 in-laws, that's Naomi and Orpah, decided to follow her. Now when they were coming with her, she told them that she do not want them to follow her, but they should go back to their family, their people. And the Bible says that it got to a point where Orpah kissed Naomi, her in-law, then she went back. But Ruth insisted that she want to be with Naomi, so she went from Moab to Bethlehem, Judah with Naomi. The other story in Exodus chapter 18 also talks about Moses and his in-law Jethro. Now Moses was keeping his in-law's sheep. He was a servant to his in-law. Now when you look at Exodus chapter 18, it is a story where Moses was the only man who was giving counseling, controlling the people, advising the people, and sometimes every issue or every problem that rises in the Israelites camp, they will bring it to Moses for him to decide, or he was the judge for that particular people. Then Jethro gave him an advice that, look, the thing that you are doing, you worry yourself and the people. Why don't you select among you able men such as fear God, and they should take over certain issues? So that was the advice Jethro gave to Moses, and it really helped Moses. So we are going to look at the advice Moses took from Jethro and the advice Ruth took from Naomi, and I believe it is going to be an interesting topic. So first of all, we're gonna look at necessity of harmonious in-law relationship. First of all, the reason is that it brings the family together. If you have a good relationship with your in-laws, there's unity in the family, and it's bring togetherness, it's strengthen the families. The other interesting thing is that couples may need the help of the family or their in-laws, especially in times of challenges or in times of difficulties. The other thing is that we will need their presence too. So we will need their presence in certain areas. For instance, naming ceremony, burials, and marriage ceremony, those things. We need their presence to help the family. So we are going to also look at the second part of the today's lesson. We are going to look at how to develop harmonious in-law relationship. First of all, the A part, we are going to look at loving devotion to God and in-laws. Let's read Ruth chapter 1 verse 14. So Ruth chapter 1 verse 14, the Bible says that at this they went aloud again. Then Orpah kissed her mother-in-law goodbye, but Ruth to her. Got to a time where Orpah kissed her and she left, but Ruth insisted that your people are going to be my people. Where you go, I will go. So first of all, her concern was Naomi's God, then Naomi's people. So her love for Naomi's God and Naomi's people was the reason why she wanted to go with Naomi. So Ruth said, I know that you are leaving. I know that Orpah has left. But for me, your people are going to be my people, and your God is going to be my God. So he gave her time to Naomi's God and Naomi, her in-law. Now, we are going to look at the B part. Lovely demonstration of godly principles towards in-laws. Exodus chapter 18, 5-9. Jethro, Moses' father-in-law, together with Moses' son and wife, came to him in the wilderness where he was camped near the mountain of God. Jethro has sent word to him, I, your father-in-law Jethro, am coming to you with your wife and her 2 sons. So Moses went out to meet his father-in-law and bowed down and kissed him. They greeted each other and then went into the tent. Moses told his father-in-law about everything the Lord has done to Pharaoh and the Egyptians for Israel's sake, and about all the hardship they had met along the way and how the Lord has saved them. Verse 9. Jethro was delighted to hear about all the good things the Lord has done for Israel in rescuing them from the hand of the Egyptians. Exodus chapter 18 verse 5-9. That's where we read. Yeah, so it is basically where Moses was telling Jethro, his father-in-law, this is what the Lord did for us. Now, first of all, we are looking at love your in-law. Moses loved the in-law. The Bible said when he saw Jethro coming, he ran and approached, bowed down and kissed him. He had respect. He loved his in-law. Because there are many husbands who have no relationship with their in-law. They only call them when they need. It is not done anywhere. You build that relationship with your in-law. When Jethro came to Moses and Moses started explaining to him the very thing the Lord has done for them when they were in the land of Egypt, where they crossed the sea, he was giving a testimony about God, what God did for him. If they weren't having any relationship, or if Moses wasn't having a relationship with his in-law Jethro, I don't think he would have explained vividly to him what the Lord has done for them. So I think we need to pay attention to this. Our relationship with our in-laws is also important. Love even difficult in-laws. In as much as your in-law is very difficult, you've married his son, his daughter, her daughter. What you need to do is just love them. Now, in the C part, we are going to look at loyal dedication to spouse and in-laws. We are reading Ruth chapter 1, 16-17. Verse 16 says, but Ruth replied, don't urge me to leave you or to turn back from you. Where you go, I will go, and where you stay, I will stay. Your people will be my people, and your God, my God. Verse 17, where you die, I will die, and there I will be buried. May the Lord deal with me, be it even so severely, if even death separates you and me. This is what Ruth is saying to Naomi. She was loyal to her in-law to the point where she made this statement: where you die, I will die. Where you go, I will go. Your people are going to be my people, and your God is going to be my God. Loyalty. She was loyal to her in-law, that whatever her in-law wanted from her, she was ready to do. She was ready to sacrifice for her in-law. So the next thing, avoid suspicious and baseless accusation against your in-law. Avoid it. Baseless accusation. You accuse your in-law of doing this, and it is because of you, that is why we are struggling. No, avoid it. If you want peace to prevail, if you want peace to reign in the relation or in the marriage, the good thing is to avoid accusation and you are this, you have done this, pointing fingers at your in-law. No. The last thing we are going to look at is benefits of harmonious in-law relationship. Exodus chapter 3 verse 1. Now Moses was tending the flock of Jethro, his father-in-law, the priest of Midian, and he led the flock to the far side of the wilderness and came to Hebron, the mountain of God. First of all, where we read peaceful coexistence of spouse and family. The benefit is that there's peace in the family. When we have good relationship with our in-laws, there's peace in the relationship or in the family. The next thing is that it gives us the opportunity to serve our in-laws. Moses served his in-law. Another benefit is that when you have a good relationship with your in-law, the benefit is that it even helps your in-law to take care of your kids or your children. You realize that Jethro was taking care of Moses' children. It was because of the relationship Moses had with his in-law Jethro. And it also helps us to learn from our in-laws. We learn from our in-laws. So Moses had this relationship with his in-law, and Jethro taught him how to delegate. The reason why he taught him how to delegate was because of the relationship Moses had with him. He told him that this thing that you are doing, you will delegate, try to delegate. Another thing is that the benefit is that, you see, Naomi also influenced Ruth's relationship with Boaz. He gave her guidelines. He taught her what to do to get Boaz. She taught her how to approach Boaz. You see, looking at the life of Moses and Jethro, Ruth and Naomi, it stands to reason that if we have this good relationship with our in-laws, it will help to strengthen the relationship, the marriage. It will help to build the marriage. We shouldn't fight our in-laws. We shouldn't blame our in-laws. We shouldn't accuse our in-laws. Building a strong relationship with our in-laws can help the marriage to last. God bless you for your time. And I know you are going to be blessed with this lesson. Thank you very much. I want you to share this link, comment, share it to someone, especially those of us who miss Sunday school. Let's learn. We need to learn. Let's learn. God bless you. I hope I'll see you next week. Sunday school, it's God's business. Sunday school, it's my good business. Sunday school, it's our good business. See you. Bye-bye.